Hey there everybody. So today I'm going to be working on a Stihl chainsaw. The problem that I'm having is I went out to cut some trees that were trying to grow around the middle of my pasture, and so I went to try to cut some of them down, get them out of the way, and in the process I was trying to use my chainsaw, and the pull string, the pull cord, it sounds like it has broken loose from something on the inside. Either I've damaged the cord itself, it's broken, but I don't think so. I think it's the mechanism on the inside. It doesn't seem to be catching. So what I'm going to do now is just try to take apart the outer casing and just see what's going on the inside. Very important that you make sure that before you start working with something like a chainsaw, that you disengage whatever power setup it has. So disconnect the spark plug, make it so that there's nothing that's going to cause this thing to start up while you're trying to work on it and unexpectedly cut your fingers off. So inside the housing here, the pull handle is attached to this plastic wheel that has, you can see these two hooks on the inside of it. Inside the housing, those hooks are supposed to catch, I suspect, on either that black plastic or something to do with that metal piece, either the black plastic here or the metal piece here. I'm going to have to do some investigating to see where the problem is, but it appears, I don't know if you can tell, but there's some shearing that is taking place here. You can see some metal filings on the inside. It looks like there's been some damage to the inside of that housing. So this may be more than a simple fix. All right. So the way this thing is going to end up going back together is this little piece here with a little tip on it actually is going to slip down into this spot there. Now it's torn up a little bit. The edges here are bent and damaged, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get a lot more work out of it, but I'm going to try it, see if that'll handle it. And then this piece, there we go. This piece of metal is a little pin designed to keep that part in place, and it actually just slips on like that and then pushes over to hold that piece of black plastic in position. And so the force that I applied on it trying to crank it out in the field was just enough to shear those pieces apart. So probably in the not so distant future I'll be trying to get some replacement parts for that, but hopefully this will be temporarily enough to get me up and going again. So now that's just all that's left is to try to put it back together and then try to crank it. Before I took the time to put all of the retainers, the screws back in place, I just wanted to check, and it is catching on the inside, so that's a good sign. and now I'm going to finish putting it back together. Now the question will be, will it crank? The answer is no. At this point, it seems like the chainsaw is not going to crank unless I get some new parts for it. The parts that are there just are not doing the job. For whatever reason, they've just become too lax, too broken down, too damaged, and so the next step is just going to be to try to order a couple of replacement parts. Shouldn't be too hard. There's some Stihl dealers around my area, so hopefully we'll have a video pretty soon where I get the chainsaw up and going, because I only just have gotten it going at this point, and was really excited about it, and now it's left me again. So hopefully I'll get the parts soon, and I'll be able to make a more exciting video.